Hi everyone, and yes, this is extremely late, but this is the second time actually it's the third time. Got halfway through, iPad just bipped and I went, yeah, what's going on there? Unbeknownst to me, I'd been taping and not taping for so long. Anyway, sad story, but here we go. I'm doing it again. Okay, so tonight we're making this card. Now, as I said, I've already made it a couple of times. I'm using this free bundle. It's called Softly Sophisticated, and it's free if you spend $180 from either the new catalogue or the annual catalogue. Yep, $180, and that is yours. You get the stamp set and that lovely embossing folder. Now, the bundle that I'm going to be using, I only got the other day. Sorry, I only got this the other day. And it is this really lovely one. I've been eyeing this off for so long. Poetic Expressions. Now, I don't have the paper. I don't have these little gem, what are they calling them? Champagne iridescent dots. I just bought the bundle. Because I really loved those layering dies. And the paper I have chosen to use with this is this gorgeous Forever Love. Now, I have the ribbon, I have the gems, and I have the paper. I don't have the other parts, but this paper is absolutely beautiful. And I'm going to show you right now. Right now, this is the paper we're using. It's a pretty peacock, and it's got that gorgeous gold foil on it. There is also Moody Mauve with some gold foil. You've got some more. Oh, look, it's just gorgeous, just absolutely beautiful. And the other sides are just as lovely. So yep, have a look at that. I'm so glad they brought Pretty Peacock back. It's one of my favourites. Now, I had to abandon the first video, as I've already said. The guy next door decided to start mowing right underneath my window, about 5 seconds into me recording. Then he got the whippersnipper and, no, I think he whippersnipped first, then he mowed, then he got the blower out, and I was persevering through all of that until I realised it had stopped recording. So I've quickly had to regroup, restart again, and we're in business yet again. Now, I've got everything here. I'm a little bit nervous of recording now because what if it conks out? Anyway, look, I might just stand up and do some of this. Okay, so I have a very vanilla card base. Whatever your card base is in your country, you can ask for a copy of these templates, and they will help you out enormously. They are A4 metric size and US letter size. So if I mention Mat 1, you go to your country of origin and you find out the size of Mat 1. Okay? Pretty easy, hey? So, yeah, just request those. Sorry, my name is Jill Lansett. Oh, my gosh. That is my online store. That is the host code until the 31st of January, if your order is under $250. There's my email address, and would you please like and subscribe and share this video. Somebody might be really wanting to know about these products, and yeah, that'd be great. Thanks for that. Okay, now let's get on with it. I have a card base in Mat 1, whatever size your country Mat 1 is. I have cut this Pretty Peacock piece out. Now it gives a very small border. In Mat 2, whatever country you are from, I have cut out a piece of that beautiful Pretty Peacock paper and a piece of very vanilla. Now I have already embossed this with the beautiful embossing folder that was in that bundle that I showed you, the free one. And look at the texture on that. I hope you can see it. It's absolutely lovely. That's going to come in very handy. Now, what I'm doing here next is I am taking this piece and this piece, because they are the same size, and I'm going to cut them roughly in half. So I'm just going to get my little trimmer out. Oops, 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 oops. Now look, it doesn't have to be exactly in half, but whatever way you cut it, they will fit back to make our mat. Did I say mat 1 or mat 2? No, this is mat 2. Okay, so roughly about halfway. I'm not even measuring that because it won't really matter, because we are going to put this piece with this piece and this piece with this piece, and they will actually make that mat size too. So you've got enough for another card. We're not going to make 2. Trust me, I've already made 3 tonight. So I've done that. I have done some stamping. I've done some die cutting, and I am going to do some colouring, but I want to do a little bit more stamping and die cutting on this one piece of very vanilla scrap. So I've stamped my sentiment there. I'm going to stamp this last stamp, and I will die cut that. So let's just see how this works. I want to die cut that there. Now I'm just even pressure, giving that a minute for the ink to just, absorb into that cardstock. And there we have it. So put that to the side. All of our stamping's done. I will die cut these two, and then we will be in business. So I'm just going to pop that on there. Now the good thing about these is they will fit into the mini, so that's excellent. So I'm going to just get my little mini down from where she lives and pop it here. Now, these plates have seen better days, but they are still usable. So, yep, I'm using them. So I'm just going to pop that in there, run that through. Now, this is one of those dies from that bundle, from that collection. And I'm just going to run this through. Sometimes you need to stagger them a little bit to get them going. Easy as. And that's done. So this can go back over there. These plates can go back over there. Let's pop that out. And I have just about everything done now. So we're going to pop this out and pop this one out. Now I've made 2 of these ones. I originally only made 1, but I think I want to. I've already made this thing twice differently. So now we have all of these bits and pieces. I'm going to do some colouring with our blends, and it's going to be very, very basic colouring. So I'm going to pop all of these die cuts over there just for the minute. And this is going to be very, very quick colouring. Okay, so the colours that I've chosen, I have them all here. I have Calypso Coral for these pieces. I have Pretty Peacock for these pieces, the flowers. And for the leaves on all of them, it's going to be the dark soft sea foam. And in the center, I'm using the daffodil, the light daffodil delight. So I'm going to start there. I'm just going to colour these centres in. And as I said, this is very, very quick colouring. And the blends allow you to do that. So that's that done. Now I'm going to get my dark Pretty Peacock. And I'm just going to go in the centre. Not going a terrible long way up. Just where those lines are that the artists have already provided us with. That indicates shading. And you can see I'm just sort of like seesawing that backwards and forwards. So I'm not meaning to be very neat with these. Right, that's that done. I've got my light Pretty Peacock and I'm just going to blend this now. And yeah, leave some areas, you can leave some areas without colour. And that just adds to it. So there's some bits on the petals that aren't quite coloured all the way. And to blend, you just really need to just go around in circles. So, yep. I've got a bit of music happening. The kids next door are, I'm sure, about to get into the bath. And the way my luck has been going so far tonight, yeah, there's going to be a lot of noise. The little one doesn't like to get in the bath, and then he doesn't like to get out of the bath, like all kids. So sometimes he throws a bit of a wobbly. So nothing would surprise me tonight at all. Now the blends kind of melt into one another as you're colouring them. You can see that you can pull this darker colour out and blend it with the lighter colour, and it creates a colour in the middle. So that is extremely handy to know how to use. So there we go. So that's those two, and they look pretty nice. Now this one here, I'm doing exactly the same thing, just going around in circles, just sort of like picking up that darker colour and spreading it out, and just filling those petals in. Very, very easy, very, very basic colouring. And it's quite relaxing, to be honest. I really like colouring. I've been practicing my watercolouring just lately. So, yeah, very relaxing. Now, these little flowers on here are going to be light Calypso Coral. They're so tiny, it's not funny. Look, I'm going to have to use this because I can't pick them up. So look, I'm just going to give a little bit of a squiggle, and then I'm just going to put a little bit of the dark Calypso Coral in the center of each of those, just to give that the look of I don't know, a bit of depth or something. Look, very, very, very basic. So I'm just doing a little dot, and yeah, so it gives that look of a 3D-ness about it, hopefully. You don't even have to do this. Any colouring, any colour will help. So that's those two. Now the remaining colour is the dark soft sea foam, and I'm doing all of the leaves. Now you might think I've missed a couple, but then there's some nice little, what would you call those? Just little accents, just little twirly bits. You can colour them if you wish, but I'm not. I'm just leaving them. And these leaves here. Soft sea foam goes in very, very well with the Pretty Peacock, I found. It's more of a tending to like a sagey green than a yellowy green, say. So yeah, I chose that. Now these leaves have already got shading and stuff on them, so yeah, you don't have to even go too far out of your way. So there we go. And this last little one here. And that's it. The colouring is done. And now we can start to put this thing together. Now, as I said, I've already made this a couple of times, and yep, it's a lovely card, but 3 times I've made this. Right, let's get those over there. We've got all of our little bits and pieces here, and we are going to start putting this together. Now, I've also put in this gorgeous ribbon, the Very Vanilla satin edged ribbon. It's got a touch of gold in it. It's beautiful. And I'm putting all of the details down so you won't miss anything. But here we go. This is how I'm going to put this together. Okay. Pick these up. Now with these 2 pieces, now you decide whether you want the embossing on the bottom or whether you want the designer series paper on the bottom. Now it's totally up to you. I'm going to put it this way because I quite like it this way. That's going straight on there right now. Okay, so the first bit I'm putting on is this, because you can see the border, because there's a greater contrast between the Very Vanilla and the Pretty Peacock. So a bit of glue, not a lot, and I'm just making sure that the border is the same on all 3 sides. Okay, so there we go. That's in place now. Now I can pop this one down, and all I need to do is basically just butt it up against that. On the back of this particular piece, it's got a gorgeous petal pink, I think it is. Now those flowers kind of do have a direction. They look like they're reaching towards the sun. So yeah, just make a note of that. And I'm just popping that down like that. And there we go. Now, if it's not quite right, don't panic. Just move it around a bit until it's where you want it. We're going to put a ribbon across that where those 2 join, and we're building the bits and pieces on that join as well. So now I'm popping this bit of ribbon. I need my, where is it? Here it is. My what is this stuff called? Stamp and seal. Stamp and seal. So I want to put it around about the middle, and just like that. So I'm going to wrap this around here and just connect that to the back. Now you can line it up with the Very Vanilla or whatever you want. I think I like it on the Very Vanilla, to be honest, because yeah, so I think we'll do that. Okay, now let's have a look. Just connect that to there. Connect that to there, and we'll just give that a snip, and that is done. Now I can pop this straight onto the card base, because we're just about finished with that bit. So some more liquid glue. I had my class at Rooty Hill today, and it went really well. And you know, like, I've had a busy weekend, and I thought I had everything in control, and you know, I started a little bit late recording this because I don't do them live, and yeah, then it was panic stations, and because I'm a diabetic, I had to stop and make dinner for my family and eat. So that's why it's a bit late. So there we go. But we're here now. Okay, so now I have this, I can't pick anything up. I've got like this desktop thing because I'm a bit thingy about the lights being a bit glary. Now I can pop this up, which I may do. I might do that, I think. So I'll get some dimensionals. Are they big ones or little ones? They're little ones. Oh gosh, they're little. Here we go. Here we go. Ah, here's some big ones. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just pop this up on some dimensionals first. I won't take these off yet because I want to put these flowers around and have them popped up where necessary. So I need to have access to the back of them. So I have that now. Oops, crikey. Thought I was being really clever. Okay, so now I want this to go kind of like in a bit of a semicircle around here. So I do want this piece coming up to sort of extend out like that. I want this other piece coming out from the bottom as well. So we'll just have to see how we get on with that. And then I've got all these other little pieces that I want to add to it. So we'll see how we go. Okay, this is the hardest part of this. So what I think I will do, I think I will pop that on there, and then I'll be able to do it. So yeah, sorry guys. Let's take these off. And oh gosh, I nearly had a perfect record. I nearly did. Right, so I'm going to pop this up just like that, but I want a bit of that ribbon peeking out because there's a little bit of sparkle there, a little bit of gold. So I'm just going to lay that down and make sure that that is straight. Looks straight to me. Right, there we go. Now I can glue this on. Where do I want this? I think I want that like that, actually. I want it to nestle around that. So I need some dimensionals on the back here, and I've got some little ones here. So I'll put a couple, I'll just put one there for the minute. We need another one there. And quite possibly another one down there. Nope, that one's in the wrong place. It was too good to be true, wasn't it? Okay, so maybe under there. Okay, so now I can pop some glue on there, and I'm just going to put it in the middle like that because I want to be able to fit some of these other things in and around it. Oh, these things are sent to vex me. Okay, now where did I have that? I had it around about there, didn't I? Just like that. Right. So that one's on there now. So now I can either glue these straight down or pop them up. So we'll just see how we go. Right. That's not glued down, so that can go out like that. I want to put this flower up on, I want that to be up like that. So let's put a couple of dimensionals underneath this side. Take them off, and a bit of glue on here somewhere. Right, not too much, not too much. So where was I going to pop that? Just something like that. Okay, I like the look of that. We'll pop this one in here. We'll just pop a bit of glue on the bottom here. That will be enough to hold that in place. We will put a dimensional on here somewhere. This is the fun part, I find. This is the really relaxing part for this for me. So that can go in there like that. Now I will glue this down, but I will pop up the top half of this, and I quite often do this. So I'll just pop a dimensional on the back of the top of it. Oh my goodness, there we go. And I'll glue the bottom part down. Now that's going to go, oh my goodness. Look, you know what? One thing goes wrong and then everything goes wrong. Never mind. Okay, so I kind of want that just like that, extending out from there. And now I'm going to build these other pieces in and around. So I've got some gold ones, and I've got some pretty peacock ones. So the pretty peacock ones, I think they need to be on the down here on the cream part, just for the contrast. So we'll put that one down there. Put a bit of glue there, bit of glue there, and that can just sort of go under there like that. So it's part on top of this one and part underneath. And I've got some little ones, and they do have open leaves. Some of them are open. You could glue those in if you wanted to. I'm just going to pop that out. And we might just pop that one in under here somewhere. Okay, yep, that's looking pretty good. Pop that in there. And yeah, we had a good day at the class today, and we made some alternate kit cards. We used the Painted Wishes kit, and we just, instead of using as they direct you to on the directions, we made alternate cards from that kit. Now I've also got some gold ones. Now I think I need to have some gold down here, somewhere down here, maybe there or there. What do you think about that? Okay, I like that. It's bringing a bit of gold onto the cream. So we'll just put a little bit of glue on there and pop that in there, just like that. What else have we got? We've got some, have we got another small one? But we can make another small one. So I'm going to snip this part off here, and I've now got another small one that can go in here, just like that. So we'll see what we've got under here. Maybe we can lift this up, put a bit of glue behind it, and have this going under here. So I've just lifted that dimensional up, and secured that in underneath there. Now that's starting to look quite lovely to me. Now I toyed with the idea of just putting a little bit of ribbon somewhere here, but that may or may not happen. We'll just see how we go with these pieces. So I might have another piece going this way and have a piece of gold as well. So we'll just see how that looks. Might go the other way actually. Might have this piece going this way and have the gold piece underneath. Yep, I kind of like that. So we might glue this one in first. And quite often this is like a little bit hit and miss when you're doing these things. So I want this gold one to be under here like that. And then I'm going to put this one coming down a little bit like that. That's it, that's done. Okay, so we'll pop this in, bit of glue on there, and we'll just have it draping over the sentiment. Now I can pop a bit of glue under this one. Oops, that is too much glue, guys. Way too much. Right, so now let me see, do we need something else? Do we need that piece of another little bit of gold poking out up there or something? Maybe under there like that. Nope. Nope. Maybe under there. Maybe under there like that. Okay, just to use it up. Sometimes, you know, less is more, and then you cross that line and it can be just something small like this. So there we go. Let's pop that under there. We've just got a little bit of gold poking out there. There we go. And I think that's done. So I wanted some sort of bling on it, but you know, it's sort of like got gold and all this sort of stuff happening. So I thought I'd use these iridescent gemstones. Now the good thing about these is you can see the colour that's underneath them. So I just thought I'd do the centre of these three flowers, and that's done. So we'll just pop one there, and they go with any colour. I love these ones. All the details will be down below, so don't worry about missing out on anything there. So that's this card. This is the one I made when the iPad shut off, and then this was the first one, and I used some of these lemon lolly gems. I used a different shape there, but that's all three of the cards, and this is how it evolves. Sometimes you know you've missed something, sometimes you feel it needs something else. First, second, and the last card. And yeah, let me know which, maybe if I put them in order. Maybe if I put them in order. How's that? Okay. First card. No, that's the first card. First card, second card, and third card. So let me know what you think down below, and I'll see you hopefully on the next video, provided nothing major happens. I'll see you soon. Take care, and Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.